Crystal Palace are the real giant killers. Congratulations to the Eagles. What a game. One more time, they killed a giant. In the FA Cup final, they killed Manchester City. In this, I can call it final or whatever, Charity Shield or Community Shield, they killed the champions of England, Liverpool. Put some respect on Crystal Palace's name. Congratulations, man. So 2-2 in regular time. And I have to be honest and tell you that Crystal Palace deserved a penalty. They didn't get it in regular time, but they went to the penalty kick out and they won. So it doesn't matter. Just Crystal Palace fans had to wait a little bit longer before celebrating. But they deserve to win 3-2. They went to win 3-2 on penalty shootout, but they could have had it in regular time. Mateta scored for the Eagles and Sarr. And for Liverpool, Ekitike, it was very early on and everybody went crazy on social media. Only 4 minutes and then he scored for Liverpool, blah, 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 blah. They don't need Isak anymore. You know how social media goes. And then Frimpong in the 21st minute. Bam. So, yeah, man, the best team won, in my humble opinion. Let's go to some more details. Some more details from the game. All right, so Crystal Palace made sure that they sent their message clearly to UEFA. UEFA is punishing them for no reason at all. I think they deserve to go to Europa League, not to the Conference League, right? Justice needs to be done because Crystal Palace deserves to be there. John Textor, he doesn't even own Lyon anymore. He already sold his shares at Crystal Palace. He's about to get completely out of Olympique Lyon at the moment. What is the hell going on to punish them because of John Textor? Makes zero sense in my opinion. Justice for Crystal Palace. Giant killers. All right, let's go to more details. Mohamed Salah against Palace. Look at that. 0 successful dribble. 0 duel won out of 6. 1 penalty shootout missed. Van Dijk, one penalty committed. 0 out of 2 ground duel won. 3 out of 9 accurate long balls. They didn't do anything today, so Liverpool stars will hope this is just a blip at the start of the new season. Yeah, because if they continue this way, with all the money that they spent, people are going to get on them. So look at Mohamed Salah rating 4.7. Van Dijk 5.9. Very, very poor to their own standard. We move. Oliver Glasner deserves a lot of respect. A lot. So look at his record here. 2022, he won Europa League with Frankfurt. 2025, he won the FA Cup with Crystal Palace, the first trophy ever in the history of the club that is gonna stay there forever. 2025, he won the Community Shield. People can say it's not a trophy, blah, blah, blah. But Arteta said it's a trophy. He said that he already won 3 trophies at Arsenal, counting 2 Community Shield, right? If you lose it, it's not a trophy. You win it, it's a trophy. for a team like Crystal Palace, who've been struggling for years and years without winning anything, this is a big trophy for them. You're not going to take that joy away from them. I don't blame them even if they parade in London or whatever, because of where they are coming from and things are happening in that team. Like everything they touch now turn to gold. So Oliver Glasner, congratulations. I'm a little worried about his future because I think big clubs are going to start calling. You know how it goes. Somebody's going to get sacked somewhere and immediately they're going to knock the door. Remember, even Bayern Munich wanted him. Okay? And after signing for Crystal Palace, they wanted him. So it is what it is. Let's continue a little bit. This is what I was talking about. The penalty that if it was another team, it was a penalty. But because it's Liverpool, not a penalty. Clear handball in the box. No penalty. Liverpool. So that's why people are calling them like Liverpool, if that makes sense. The Athletic, both on the field, referee and VAR decided not to award spot kick after the ball struck Alexis McAllister. Should Crystal Palace have had a penalty? Clear. If it was the other way around, it was going to be a penalty for Liverpool. So why not? You know, the so-called small teams are victim of a lot of injustice in football. Not only in England, but almost everywhere. But at the end of the day, nobody cares because, you know, the Eagles did it. So let's look at, oh my goodness. That penalty from Mo Salah just flies. It went to the moon. Oh, Lord. It's not a good sign for Liverpool, though. The money they spent, if they don't win, like a quadruple, people are going to criticize him. Dean Henderson saved Omar Mamouche penalty to help Crystal Palace win the FA Cup against Manchester City. He was the hero once again as he saved 2 spot kicks as Crystal Palace beat Liverpool in the penalty shootout to win the Community Shield. So Dean Henderson doing great and doing better than Onana, because remember, he's from Manchester United. Manchester United didn't want to give him a chance. Now he's enjoying the time of his life at Crystal Palace. Liverpool official account here said defeat on penalties in the FA Cup, in the FA Community Shield. 3 penalties for Palace, 2 penalties for the Reds. Yeah, it's also good to see them cry at Wembley, though. In the last few years, they've been just like beating people, especially Chelsea over and over and over again. They have to feel the same way other teams been feeling because of them winning at Wembley almost every single year. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. Mo Salah, 0 goal, 0 assist, 1 shot on target, 0 successful dribble, 0 chances created, 0 pass into the final third. A penalty shootout missed. Miserable missed Salah today, but Mo Salah is going to be back during the season. Don't worry about that. Troll football looks on that Mo Salah penalty kick, like flying, going to the moon or something. Ghost at Wembley, Mo Salah. Look at the ratings. 6.3 against Manchester City, 6.6 against Chelsea, 7.0 against Chelsea again, 6.6 against Newcastle United, and 4.7 against Palace. Statement Dave, what are you saying, brother? Served penalty to beat Manchester City in the FA Cup final. Served 2 penalties in the shootout to beat Liverpool in the Community Shield. Manchester United Academy graduate Dean Henderson is living the dream. Yes. All right, people, get in the comment section down below. Say congratulations to the Eagles, giant killers, and tell UEFA to do justice, right? Give them the place they deserve. They have to go to Europa League. That's where they belong. They deserve to be there. They worked very hard to get to this point. You don't need somebody to come and take away what you've been working very hard for. So now they might lose some players like Eze and also Captain Mark Gay, and they should be fine. You know, they're gonna start a new cycle, but the future looks bright for them.